right, we're going for it. Nice.
Giveaway! Stay tuned for the giveaway at the end of the video. I'm going to be giving some of this stuff away. Hi there, RC Girl here. I got in a package from Nitro Hobbies RC. They're an online retailer and also a hobby shop based out of New Jersey. They just started making some of their own components like light bars, batteries, heat sinks, and more. So let's take a look. I'm going to talk about what I'm going to put these in. And we're going to test out these components in some of my rigs, including my ProMT 4x4 monster truck. We do some bashing in the backyard, and I do my first backflip. I also have a 10% off code. I'll put that in the description box below. Stay tuned. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Here you're going to find RC reviews, tips and tricks, run videos, flight videos, and other things related to RC. So if you guys want to see more, make sure you like and subscribe. Also head over to my Instagram and Facebook. I do a lot of behind the scenes stuff there. All right, let's take it away. Let's look inside. I believe Nitro Hobbies is the main parent company, and they also make NHX brand. Ooh. So this looks like one of their heat sinks, and it also comes pre-connected with 2 fans. That's kind of cool. I usually have to do my own DIY fan attachment, so that's cool that they have a mount for 2 fans here. So this will fit on 540 and 550 size motors, twin cooling fans in blue. They also make this in a couple different colors as well, if you want to match your car. Here we have the Nitro Hobby heatsink with dual fans. I'm going to put it on my axial bomber, so I've removed the cage. And it comes with a JST type connector and just a raw end. So what I have to do is solder this into my battery lead, so when you connect the battery, it'll give you power to your fans. This is pretty basic soldering, and if you're getting into RC or wanting to grow in the hobby, I would definitely recommend learning how to do some basic soldering. I have a cheap Amazon soldering iron here, and we're gonna connect this. I'll show you guys what it looks like when we have it connected. All right, we got it all soldered in. Just use the little cable organizers here to make sure that the cables are all secure. And we're gonna plug it in. There they go. These fans are actually blowing downward. And I think it was for the bomber specifically, the body will hit the top if you don't put it to the side. Looks like really nice airflow. It's kind of cool. It's actually cold underneath here. All right, let's see, what is this? This is a glitch buster power capacitor. If you've ever had a case where your servo's kind of glitching out, trying to pull more power than it's capable, I believe you can plug this into your ESC and it can store a little bit of the power for you and remove some of that glitchiness. Here is another heat sink. This is for a 1/8 size motor. So this would go on something like my ProMT monster truck. I have my Tekin T8 Gen 3 motor, so that'll fit on that. It also comes with twin fans. Gonna get a lot of cooling. So what these do is that the metal pulls the heat away from your motor. And so instead of overheating your motor, this has these blades here that allow for airflow when you have the fans going. This thing is a freaking beast. Actually, after I installed the fans, I went and ran it. So it's a little dirty already, but it looks really cool. So one thing I had to make sure to do is that the leads here, if they're going to be touching the aluminum, this is conductive. So I put a little piece of double-sided sticky tape there just to make sure that there's no touching there. There's also a little cap on the bottom to hold the heatsink in place. I couldn't use that because the way the motor mounts into the ProMT, there's not a lot of clearance on the bottom. I just used a zip tie here and tacked it in place with some CA. It's holding in place really nicely. Looks great. Also, it came with spacers underneath here to elevate the fans a little bit. They said that there's more airflow if you elevate the fans. Yeah. Really cool. Ooh, cool. They also make a bunch of light bars in different sizes. This is the 102mm high voltage LED light bar. Actually, so my Axial Wraith doesn't have a light bar currently, so it's not the best at night crawling. This is gonna make it so you can actually see at night when you're night crawling. I'm excited to plug this in. And here is a smaller one. This is a 89mm 3.5 inch super bright RC aluminum light bar. Here's the light bar itself. It looks pretty nice actually. It comes with 12 LEDs integrated in it. You can see here. It also comes with a switch. This is a little toggle on off button and the servo cable here. Comes with some hardware, so that's nice. I think I'm gonna just mount it directly up here. You can kind of adjust the height. Can be used with 3S or 4S batteries, but it's gonna be hot when you run it on 4S. Okay, I figured out, so I tried plugging it in to the receiver port. There's a spare one here in the Wraith, but I don't think the ESC voltage output, so the BEC and the ESC, is very high. I think it's probably not even more than 6 volts. So I got it running, but I had to run it directly off the battery, so I'm gonna have to solder this in. I just temporarily connected that directly to the battery lead. Not a very safe thing to do, wouldn't recommend it. Long term, I'm gonna have to solder this into my battery connector here. But this is running off of 2S. It's pretty bright. Kind of liking it, looks kind of cool. I'll show you guys what running it off 3S looks like. Whoa, so this is running it off the 3S battery. Quite a bit brighter. Yeah, quite a bit brighter. So I'm gonna have to hardwire this in. I was a little bit lazy, only used the first screw here. If you wanna really get that in solid, you could do the back one too, but I think this will work out great. I like it. So I went to the garage and hard soldered this into the battery connector. And the thing is that there must be a minimum voltage by which it can operate. For the Wraith, I have the stock ESC. It's probably not super high voltage, so I'm assuming that it's not enough to power the light bar alone, unless you have an adjustable BEC, which we don't. I just hardwired it into the battery connector, so when I plug in the battery, you're gonna have power to the light bar and you can just press on and off. I also used a little cable organizer here to hide the red and black cables. It looks freaking amazing. Cool, next we have a couple different lipos. So I'm gonna take these all out of the package now. They just started making a range of Lipo batteries under the NHX brand. As you can see, they make a bunch of different sizes, different discharge rates, different capacities. So let's take a look at this one. 2000 milliamp. This thing is tiny for being a 2000 milliamp. So this is the one with the removable leads. A lot of the racers like to run these. It's positive, that's the negative. Negative is going to be your black. Positive is going to be your red. And then your balance port. Cool. This is a nice looking hard pack. 5000 milliamp. This thing is tiny for a 5000 milliamp. That's crazy. 130C discharge rate. That's crazy. Comes with EC3 connectors, and these come in all different connector types. Really nice, because sometimes a lot of people ask me, oh, what battery do I want? I always ask, are you comfortable soldering on your own leads? Because some companies only make like 1 or 2 different types, but this company makes a bunch of different types. So if you don't use EC3s, actually I use XT60s. You can buy one with the connector type that you use, so you don't have to get a bunch of adapters and all that. And it looks like this one's a 3S. This will be perfect for my RC planes. I usually run 2200 milliamp 3S batteries. Comes with XT60. We'll have to test this out and I'll let you guys know how it goes. Okay, we have another 3S 6000 milliamp. Oh my gosh, 75C discharge rate. This thing is a beast. Pure burst, pure beast muscle pack. Nice looking battery. Here we have 5800 milliamp. XT60 connector. Last but not least, this monster. Whoa, this is freaking crazy. A 4S 5200. This is insane. That is a big battery, folks. I could definitely run this in my ProMT monster truck. This thing would last forever and it's freaking beefy. Crazy. All right, folks, we're gonna test out the new battery and the new motor heatsink combo. This thing is the ProMT 4x4 monster truck. It's a freaking beast. I think Proline actually discontinued this recently, which is unfortunate because it is so fun. I've been doing RC crawlers too much because this thing is so fast. I did my first backflip with this thing. So let's test it out. So we got our 5200 milliamp 4S Lipo and our dual fan heatsink. Whoa. So this is running a Tekin T8 Gen 3, which is a 1/8 scale motor. And for my ESC, we got an RX4. Super powerful. All right, let's take it away. Whoops. Oh my gosh. Embarrassing. I didn't last very long. Take 2. Let's try that again. All right, we're just gonna, try and line it up, give it some power. Nice, it's a little bit better. Oh no, 2 for 2, striking out. Okay, take 2 ProMT. Hopefully this time we're a little bit better. We're gonna come around. Line it up. Nice. All right, we're going for it. Nice. That was cool. Give away, give away, give away. I love giving stuff away. All right, giveaway time. Let's talk about what we're giving away and how you can enter. First off, we have the 6000 milliamp 75C discharge rate 3S Lipo. This comes with an XT60 connector. Also giving away one of their high-powered LED light bars. This is a 3.5-inch light bar. One of the Glitch Buster power capacitors. One of the Heatsink twin fan for the 1/8 scale motor. This one is in blue. And then if you have a 540 or a 550 size motor, one of the heat sinks and the dual fans in green. All you have to do to enter is like this video and let me know what you'd use the 3S 6000 milliamp battery in. Just shoot me a comment below to enter. A week after this video is posted, I will announce the winner on this page by randomly selecting one of you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. It was a ton of fun playing around with the ProMT. Haven't busted this out for, I think, too long. Thank you so much to Nitro Hobby RC for sending out these components. And good luck to the winner of the giveaway. Oh, and don't forget the 10% off code. I'll put that in the description box below. Or see you later. So if you guys want to see more, make sure you like and subscribe. The package is coming apart. Oh boy, I'm doing terrible. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. It was a fun time.